Thanks for checking out this video. Don't forget, like and subscribe. This person says, how would you characterize WWE's 2025? Why do you think the creative hasn't hit like it did in 2023 or 2024? What would you do with Punk going into Mania? Well, I think they really had something going with that bloodline. The bloodline and the Cody Rhodes chase. Yeah. And now Cody Rhodes got the title, and the bloodline is pretty much dead, and it's run by Solo Sikoa.
Well, the one thing on tonight's show that was very clear is that Roman Reigns is on the way back, because Seth Rollins made a point of saying, of bringing up Roman Reigns, and the crowd was chanting OTC, and Heyman, there was an acknowledgement of him. So, I mean, I'm figuring that Roman Reigns and Seth are probably going to do something at SummerSlam. That was certainly how I read it. That thing. But I mean, as far as the creative, whatever they had planned, Dwayne wanted to change it, and then Dwayne, the Cena thing was this idea that, like, it looked good on paper, and it did shock people, and it did get them 2 weeks of good ratings. But then from there, like, you could tell they had no really great idea for it. In fact, it was shitty stuff after that. So I think that overrode everything, because I think overall the creative hasn't been bad, but the main event creative, the Cena stuff, has been, more bad than good. So that's the stuff that you remember. Like Gunther and Goldberg, it's as good as Gunther and Goldberg's going to be. I mean, that's fine. There is some, I mean, there's no great overriding angle that's like boosting business, but business is great. But there's no, the Cena thing was the one that they were going to carry the whole next several months with, and it's just not good. So, and they're fighting the fans, which is always tough because the fans just want to cheer Cena. So,
well, hopefully that all ends at SummerSlam.
It could. I mean, in theory, he's got to turn back,
Well, he has to turn back. I mean,
yeah, it's just a question of when. Yeah,
he's not retiring as top heel.
No,
I mean, he could. It'd be ridiculous. This person wants to know here. Says third man, maybe Gabe Kidd. Had Liv Morgan not gotten injured, and the planned Liv Raquel versus Bella Twins tag title match at Evolution took place, who do you think would have won?
Raquel and Liv would have won. I mean, I don't think the Bellas were coming back to work full time or anything. Could be wrong, but I mean, I wouldn't have had Raquel and Liv lose.
Well, let's see. With the Kabuki Warriors reuniting tonight on Raw, have we ever been close to having a match between the two? I know that was Kairi's dream before she left the first time. Have we ever gotten close? I guess it's Kairi and Asuka.
Yeah, Kairi and Asuka. Not that I'm aware of. I don't know why they've never done it. I mean, there's been opportunities. They just didn't.
This person says, it seems like TKO went for a quantity over quality approach.
Oh,
with many WWE shows.
Is that obvious or what? Oh, my God.
He says, my question is, do you guys think...
Same with UFC, too. I mean, in the sense of... I mean, I guess with UFC it's different in the sense that with UFC what they've done is it feels like they've pretty much they put almost no effort into some of these Saturday shows, like just none. They just throw them out there, and then on the pay-per-view ones they put effort into those. But here with WWE, yeah, they just keep adding big shows, and they're going to lessen the value of the big shows by having so many of them. That's the reality.
Well, his question is, do you think that next time WWE will go for a quality over quantity approach with just one strong show?
No. I just too many things to feed. You got to feed your sponsors by running a lot of shows. You got to do your feud with AEW. This is the perfect. This month is the perfect example. It's like, talk about too many big shows in a short period of time. They're doing that, and because they've got they've got too many masters they've got to fulfill, and there's going to be I mean, I don't think they're going to add more generally pay-per-views. I mean, the Evolution, maybe they won't even do another one for another 8 years after this one. Who knows? But I mean, as far as like the NXT stuff going against, they're gonna counter program AEW. I mean, that's just how they are. So you're gonna have your regular shows that you've got dates on, and then sending NXT to be the sacrificial lamb against AEW's pay-per-views probably as well, and their regular pay-per-views, or whatever, major shows, PLEs, whatever you want to call them, because they're not, NXT is not on pay-per-view at all.
If you love this show, you should consider signing up at WrestlingObserver.com. WrestlingObserver.com has every show that we have ever done, over 15,000 podcasts in the archives, dating back to 2005. Searchable by show, searchable by year. Perhaps the first show you ever watched was 2008 WrestleMania? Well, you can head into the archives and you can find the podcast we did, all built around the 2008 WrestleMania. Every major show, whether it be WWE, AEW, we covered it all. 15,000 archived shows at WrestlingObserver.com. Also, when you subscribe, you get full access to the Wrestling Observer newsletter. There's a new Observer every Friday. And on top of that, we have thousands and thousands of archived issues of the Observer dating back to 1991. So again, WrestleMania 2008, go to the archives, search WrestleMania 2008, read all of the issues surrounding that show. Of course, Wrestling Observer newsletter, 40,000 words of news and information on pro wrestling and mixed martial arts every single week. New issue comes out every Friday. New back issue comes out every Monday. You also get the discussion board. One of the best discussion boards on the internet. It's members only. If you're going to troll, well, you got to pay to troll, and there aren't too many of those. And if you cause too much trouble, you're out of there. So if you want a great place to discuss professional wrestling, it is the board. Also available as a subscriber at WrestlingObserver.com. The whole package, all of the new shows, all of the archived shows, all of the new issues of the Observer, all of the archived editions of the newsletter, all of the past episodes of Wrestling Observer Radio, Wrestling Observer Live, The Brian and Vinny Show, Figure Four Daily, Filthy Four Daily, The Board, all of it, just $14.99 per month. The full shebang. And you can save a lot of money getting an annual subscription. A full year, you basically get 2 months free. So check it out, WrestlingObserver.com, everything you'll ever need as a fan of professional wrestling. Check it out today, F4WOnline.com.